Will a better car help your sales? Hi, I'm Chuck Vosberg from Next Home, along with my wife Pat, your favorite realtors. And the question came up today. It was from a fellow agent. It's like, look, I want to get more high-end listings. I want to deal with higher net worth individuals. Do I need to get a new car? Like maybe if I have a Mercedes, is that going to help me with getting this kind of business and being perceived as someone that deals with high net worth individuals? And that's a really interesting question, and it's one that's very hotly debated. But what do you say we break it down into facts? Well, here's the truth of the matter. Most millionaires don't drive very expensive cars. Now, ones that like cars, they may have a very expensive car because they like it. But the truth is, on a day-to-day basis, most millionaires, by far, drive ordinary automobiles. So I'd recommend, if you don't believe me, a really great book, The Millionaire Next Door. There's great research in this. The authors of this book spent a tremendous amount of time figuring out what a real millionaire is. And if you don't know a lot of millionaires, you probably have a stereotypical view of millionaires. You think that they live in a giant house, they're driving an extremely expensive car, they're wearing shiny watches and doing all this stuff. But that's a stereotype, and it's not the truth. Now, Pat and I do a tremendous amount of work with high net worth individuals, and I can tell you that our experience really bears this out. Most of the people we know that can write a check for multi-million-dollar properties, if you saw them on the street, you'd never know that they're a millionaire. And most of the time, in fact, more than 80% of millionaires have earned the money themselves. A very small percentage actually inherited the money, and a small percentage have kind of a combination where they inherited some money and then they earned the rest for themselves. Overwhelming majority, more than 80%, earned that money themselves from scratch. So these people are not who you think. So let's get back around to the car. Your car needs to be clean, and it needs to be in good repair. That's it. Normally, we show up in our Honda Element. That's the normal car that we use when we're going to visit people. Sometimes it's my Ford F-150 if I'm going by myself. Now, we do have other vehicles, but, really those are the two daily drivers. And we, nobody's ever said anything. And we close almost every time. And it's not, people don't even look at your car, people. Now, if you think that you need a really expensive car to do better in business, that's your pride talking. Don't do it. You're wasting your money. You take that money you were going to spend on that expensive car, and if you spend that on marketing and developing relationships with people, much better spent. Now, if you have to get an expensive car, maybe you just love really expensive cars. That's good too, but don't lease it. Leases are not a good idea. So anyway, that's my opinion. Maybe you disagree with me. Let me know your opinion down in the comments. I'd love to know what you think. Thank you for watching. I'm Chuck Vosberg from Next Home. Bye-bye.